What's going on, guys? John Cochran, the King of Systems here, and I want to help you guys go out there and find more deals. You know, in this real estate market that we're in right now, you know, we just went into 2019. You know, the thing of it is so many investors in 2018, they were really struggling to find deals, right? They could not bring deals into their system, and you know, it really hindered their entire business. Like it almost stopped their entire business because they couldn't find any deals. Well, I want to show you a very unique way to go out there and find real estate deals right into your own local market based upon your strengths. I'm going to do this in a way that you probably wouldn't expect. I'm going to put a big twist on this, okay? So I've titled this, you know, the 8 proven ways to find great real estate deals if you love speaking to people. Like if you love people, like you're a people person, listen to these 8 different ways. Now I'm going to say all 8 of these, and then afterwards what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain these 8, okay? Now the first thing that you need to know, okay, the very first thing that you need to know is you got to find out if you love talking to people. So, and I don't want you to do this by your gut. I actually want you to take a personality test. That's by far the best way to find out really truly if you're a people person or not, okay? Or if you're right there smack dab into the middle. So I would tell you guys go to the personality, or go and take a personality test. Go to 16personalities.com, 16personalities.com, okay? Go through that entire process. It might take you like maybe, yeah, Chris, what's going on, man? Good win last night, right? 5 quarters, I don't know what would have happened. But go to 16personalities.com, and I want you to take a personality test. It's going to take you like a max of like 5 minutes, okay? It's going to take you a max of 5 minutes. It's going to tell you at the end of that personality test, it's going to tell you, hey, you are an introvert or you're extroverted, okay? So if you're extroverted, you love talking to people. Like that is your big thing. That is your strength. So what you need to do as a real estate investor is you got to go out there and play on your strengths. You got to go out there and talk to people more to find real estate deals. Now here's the 8 different ways. Now if you love talking to people, if you find out that you are an extrovert, here's the 8 different ways that you should really be looking to find deals. Now keep in mind, you shouldn't do all 8 of these, because, you know, you're just going to get so spread thin. What I tell everybody to do, and what we do, is you focus on 2. You just focus on 2. Any 2 of these 8. So as I say these, I want you to go through and I want you to think about what you would actually do. And I want you to comment it in if that sounds like you. Okay? So the very first one, if you're an extrovert, you love talking to people, would be direct mail. Okay, and I'm going to explain this here in a second. So direct mail is the first one. The second one that you would be really, really good at if you love talking to people is sheriff's auctions. You know when people get foreclosed upon, they go to the courthouse steps. The sheriff's auctions, you'd be good at that one, but I'm going to put a very, very big spin on that. The third one is one that I like to call the Project 100. It's basically working your sphere of influence, working your friends and your family to go out there and put you in contact with other people that can go out there and help you to bring in deals, okay? Work in your sphere. Project 100, one of the most powerful ways that you can use to find real estate deals. The fourth one is realtors. Okay, so if you're a people person, you should be networking and you should bring deals in through realtors. The fifth one is wholesalers. Okay, bringing in deals from other wholesalers. And again, you know, we're going to play on our strengths here in a second. The sixth one is bringing in deals from probate attorneys, focusing on probate. The seventh one is driving for dollars. And then the 8th one is working code violation homes, okay? So that is the 8 that would match you if you love talking to people and if you are extroverted. So out of those 8, direct mail, sheriff's auctions, Project 100, realtors, wholesalers, probate attorneys, driving for dollars, code violation homes, out of those 8, comment below and let me know which one you would actually pick. Which one would you actually pick? If you had to narrow that down to one, which one of those 8 would you actually pick? Direct mail, sheriff's auctions, Project 100, realtors, wholesalers, probate attorneys, driving for dollars, and code violation homes. So out of those 8, which one would you put? So Chris, you said direct mail. Perfect. What else? What else? So here's the thing. There's a secret to actually doing deals with those 8 strategies, okay? There's a few secrets. Number 1 is narrowing it down to 2 and only doing 2. It's almost laughable. I see so many people. So Patrick, you said code violations. I see so many of these gurus out there saying, you got to bring in all these leads. You got to do all this other stuff. Bullshit. You've got to just do 2 things and be absolutely amazing at those 2 things. The problem with real estate investors, and the reason that truly they cannot find deals into this market, is because I call them squirrels. I call them squirrels. They'll go in there and they'll do this. Oops, I didn't have instant luck with that. Then they'll go to that, and then they'll go to this, and then they're just so spread thin, and they're not an expert at anything. So Chris, you want to do direct mail? We've got to master direct mail. Patrick, you want to do code violations? You've got to absolutely master code violations. You've got to absolutely master that. So you got to pick those down to 2. If you love talking to people, pick those 8 down to 2. And then the biggest key, the absolute biggest key to doing deals is you have to take those 2 strategies. You have to take those 2 strategies that you chose, and you've got to put a spin on them. You've got to put a spin on them. Let me give you an example. Patrick, you said that your big thing was code violations. Okay. Now here's the thing, Patrick. If you happen to be a people person, okay, if you thrived on building relationships, and you could go up to anybody, and the personality test said that you are an extrovert. You could go up to anybody, shake their hand. Hey, how the hell are you? My name's Patrick. You're an extrovert. Code violations, you probably would not want to go out there and send any type of direct mail to those people that have code violations against them, because that's almost going against your strength. So how can you take those 2 strategies that you chose, how can you take those 2 and put a spin on it to actually match your personality and get you talking to people? So for example, with code violations, what you may do to get you talking to people is, well, you said you're an elected official, is that's what you'd want to do. You would want to go out there and find the code enforcement people, build a relationship with them, build that deep relationship with them so that they start punting deals over your way. Same thing with probate. Somebody that is an extrovert, you absolutely love talking to people, well, guess what you've got to do with probate? Instead of going out there and sending mailers out, because you're going to kind of have to talk to people eventually, but it's really not your strength. With probate, guess what you should be doing? Go out there and set up meetings with probate attorneys. Get in front of as many probate attorneys as you absolutely possibly can. Become friends with these people. Be their number 1. Show them that you can perform on deals, and you spun probate to a relationship. See, the thing of it is that you got to understand that when you match your strength, and in this case it would be you love talking to people, with a good lead strategies, and then you actually take those 2 lead strategies and you match it with your strength of actually talking to people, magical things are going to start happening. Magical things are going to start happening. You've got to always play on your strength. So if you love talking to people, if you absolutely love talking to people, by God, you better be going out there and choosing one of those 8, or 2 of those 8, and taking those 8 and spinning it to talking to people, to where you can actually build a relationship out of it. Same thing with direct mail. If direct mail is one of your things that you absolutely love to do, guess what? You better be very, very good talking to people onto the phone, and you're going to absolutely love to do that. So guys, if you got any value out of this, go out there and give this a thumbs up, give this a like, and then I want to know. I want you to comment down below. I want you to tell me what your 2 lead strategies would be if you are a people person. You love talking to people. Again, direct mail, sheriff's auctions, Project 100, realtors, wholesalers, probate attorneys, driving for dollars, and code violation homes. The other thing that I'll tell you about like sheriff sales, you love talking to people. Guess what we do? If you love talking to people, you shouldn't be going out there and bidding on any of the properties. You should be getting all of your inventory by talking to the crowd. Because all those people have inventory that they need to go out there and sell. They need to go out there and sell that thing. You got to spin it to your strengths. So if you got any value out of this, go out there and give this thing a like. And I will see you guys on future videos. See you guys.